Before we're approaching the midpoint, I want to mention one more thing here. Because there is a hand type where we specifically want you to not use puppet stamen. What hand is that?
If you hold 4-4 in this major.
4-4. Yeah, it should be on your handout. You don't need partner to have a 5-card major. So with a hand like this, you don't need puppet, right? You don't care if partner has 5. 4 of either major is good enough to play in that major. So when you are exactly 4-4, when you have both 4-card majors, you're just going to use your regular statement. You're going to do the same thing you always did. So with this hand, and you are game forcing, you're better than invitational. Right, so it's not, that's not the issue there. We said, puppet stamen because the asking bid is jumping up to the 3 level, you're forcing the auction the game. And so if you have the shape for it, but you're not game forcing, you won't be able to use your puppet stamen. 2 clubs normally is going to be invitational or better with 1 or both 4-card majors. So just the usual stuff here. Partner bids 2 hearts or 2 spades, you will then bid a game in that suit. Partner bids 2 diamonds, you'll just bid 3 no. Boring. Sometimes boring is good. When partner opens a no trump and you pick up this hand, you do not want an adventure. You want a nice normal auction that, hopefully we're seeing that same auction at every table around the room with the same final contract. So 2 4-card majors, regular stamen. A 3 and a 4, or 2 3-card majors. Those kinds of hands, then you can use your puppet there. If you choose, and again, I used to, and I've kind of gotten away from it because I don't like it as well here, but can you play this over 2 no? Yeah, you can. Where 3 clubs is specifically asking for a 4-card major. And you could do the same thing, right? You actually could play the same simplified thing, where 3 diamonds just says no 5-card major. And then if you want to show a 4, you bid the major you don't have. So you can play it there if you like, and if it's easier for you from a consistency standpoint. If you do play it over 2 no, and I mentioned this before, it's kind of weird. So you don't alert 3 clubs in that situation. You do alert the response. So here, 3 diamonds would get alerted, and you would just say, no 5-card major. And then the opponents might ask you, does it guarantee a 4-card major? Because they may be used to the old style of it. And you'd say, no, doesn't guarantee a 4-card major, just denies a 5-card major. That's all we know so far. And then responder, if you choose to show your 4-card major and not just bid 3 no, that's what happens next. Does anybody know why you are actually specifically not allowed to alert 3 clubs here?
Because
This is more of a matter of bridge law than anything else.
don't some people use that for regular statement?
Yes. Yeah, a lot of people playing regular statement. Okay. So we have a potential unauthorized information problem here. Let's say partner bids 3 clubs. And you're like, oh crap. Do we play regular statement or puppet statement here?
Yeah.
You can't remember, and you're not allowed to look at your convention card in the middle of the game. Okay. Regular stamen is never alertable, right? Good old 3 clubs stamen is not alertable. If you alert 3 clubs, which it used to be alertable, if you alert 3 clubs, you have told your partner, I am responding not to normal statement, I am responding in the puppet fashion.
Yeah.
And partner's not entitled to that information. Believe it or not, I had a case that went to appeals in Atlanta many years ago at the Nationals. It was our opponents who appealed. Because that didn't happen at my table, but it was a big knockout event, a mini Spingold event. At the other table, they had this thing happen. They had unauthorized information from an alert, and they did not bid their hands. They did not bid the actual hands that they had. They took advantage of the unauthorized information. So the director was called to the table and adjusted the final contract. Which was unfavorable for the offending side. Well, they appealed the director's ruling. So we had to go to a committee after the session, and the committee upheld the director's ruling and said, nope, this is the correct ruling. So you don't alert here because you'd be telling partner how you are going to answer. But responder should alert 3 diamonds. Because there's no issue with that, There's no issue with the person who made the puppet statement. And then, and then if the opening bidder forgot and responded the wrong way, hopefully that's not happening. So, we are about midway. So, you have a question?
Do you do that? What do you do?
What?
Do you use puppet?
So
After to no opener?
I prefer not to. I used to. I really don't, but I don't feel that strongly about it. If one of my partners wants to play puppet over 1 and 2, that's fine.
So you would play normal statement if you...
I usually play normal stamen, and then I play something we're going to talk about in a little bit. I play normal stamen, and then I have a brand of Smolen that comes in here as well. We're going to be talking about Smolen over 1 note here in a little bit. Why don't we go ahead and break for a few minutes? And